I greet the entire community and I love you so much for giving me your attention. Actually, I am among the many that are, looking into the spiritual aspect of this project. We believe whilst we are working tirelessly in the physical, there could be some forces in the spiritual, and therefore we want to be the watchmen, standing, watching, guiding the spiritual, that no non-attitude, no element comes there, to distract our seriousness. And we are serious. We are on a mission to free the world, a mission to make the world a better place, a mission to make the poor rich, a mission to bring smiles on the face of the masses, a mission to end poverty globally, a mission to end hunger, a mission to turn around the artificial scarcity that humanity has been programmed to believe that it is normal. You work morning to evening and you end up getting a penny and they say that is normal. And we have come to believe because that is what they have made us to know. TBC, Cranial Society, we are in a mission to turn the tables and make the world a better place. We are in the position of God. We are in the position of God. We are doing what God in his natural sense want to happen. We are doing what God in his positive sense want to happen. There are so many things that God have allowed to happen because humanity have failed him and therefore he have allowed it to be so. There was a time when people came to Jesus Christ to ask him, is it lawful for someone to divorce his wife and marry another? And Jesus said, no, from beginning it wasn't so. It was male and female that God created. And therefore he says, the man shall leave his father and mother and be joined with his wife, and the two shall not be two anymore, but they shall be one flesh. Therefore, whatever God has put together, no one puts asunder. And they said, why did Moses command us to give certificate of divorce and let the person go? And Jesus said, Moses permitted you to give certificate of divorce because of the hardness of your heart. But from the beginning, it wasn't so. Moses permitted you to give certificate of divorce because of the hardness of your heart. But from the beginning, it wasn't so. What are we talking about here? We are trying to elaborate a very important principle from that Matthew chapter 9, as we read, Matthew chapter 19, as we read from the verse of 6, So, Moses permitted because of the hardness of our heart. God have also allowed certain things to exist because of the hardness of humanity. But from beginning, that wasn't so. Artificial scarcity has become normal. And even the Bible, the Lord encourages us to agree to suffering. And when we die, we make it to heaven. That is not to say God wants humanity to suffer. But humanity has failed him by adjusting their life to his original plan of abundance. Humanity, as God is pushing us into abundance, humanity keeps pushing ourselves into scarcity. And we have embraced scarcity more than abundance, just as we have embraced sin more than goodness, just as we have embraced unrighteousness more than righteousness, just as we have embraced hatred more than love, so have we embraced scarcity more than abundance. And out of God's love, he is not willing that he wipe out humanity. Therefore, he have, okay, let it go. He accepts it in that means. But if God sees a group of people rising up to his mission, trying to turn things around, changing the lifestyle of humanity from scarcity into abundance, come on, God will be so excited. He will say, here we go, because these are the team that I have been looking for since the beginning of creation. I have been expecting humanity to enjoy a lifestyle of abundance. What did Jesus Christ did when he met Peter at the seaside shore? He met Peter fishing, fingerlings, tiny fish. And Peter advised Peter to launch into the deeps and he would get plenty catch. And Peter, upon obeying, he went further, deeper, where he has never been before. He launched into that deeps. And the Bible tells us that Peter was able to engulf, catch a very large quantity of fish that all the boats out there got filled to the extent that the net was broken. This is the demonstration of abundance. This is a demonstration of the original plan of God. Jesus Christ never gave anything in scarcity. He gave everything in abundance. We saw him feeding people with five loaves of bread and 2 fish. And all of a sudden, he transformed that scarce bread into abundance. And 5,000 people were fed to the brim, leaving 12 large baskets. That is the lifestyle and demonstration of abundance, guys. So you see, our God in support of TBC vision, and therefore we should understand that we are undertaking a godly agenda, and therefore we need to give it our best. We need to give it our all. Don't allow the negativity to outweigh the positivity. We have all it takes to make things possible. We have all it takes to make TBC liquid. And therefore, our strength outweighs our weakness. We have to always look at the positive side than looking too deep into the negative side. We are on a mission to turn things around and to put smile on the face of God and humanity. We are on a very serious mission. Whoever is involving himself in this project, I want you to wholeheartedly do it from the heart, not just as greedy for money, but passion for liberation, passion for freedom, passion for a life of abundance. When you do that, you'll be touching the positive side of God, and God will appreciate this effort, and we will be heroes, and history will never forget our effort. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time. I appreciate your effort. I appreciate your presence in this community. You were not enlisted by mistake. You were enlisted into this crazy society because posterity wants you to enjoy the benefit thereof. You were enlisted because God sees you to be part of this community of abundance. You were enlisted because favor located you. Don't see it as a coincidence. Don't see it as something that is a mere chance. See it as the greatest privilege and opportunity that we've ever encountered. I so love it. I give it my best. And you too, give it your best. God bless you for understanding my broadcast. God bless you for understanding the spiritual side of our project. Bye-bye.